improve your energy levels, then this has got your name written all over it. So we've already touched upon the B vitamins. Of course, we're going to have that in this because they are crucial in converting our food into a source of energy and also for cognitive, psychological functions. Needless to say, if you feel low, you feel like you're lacking in energy. You know, chances are we've all been there. You know, there's been days where you just haven't felt yourself, you felt hazy, you felt, you know, like you've needed an extra push. What I absolutely love about this particular multivitamin, I know that it is underpinning my health in terms of bolstering my energy levels. So on those days where I'm perhaps not getting enough of certain vitamins or minerals or plant extracts, because actually you have additional plant extracts in there such as cinnamon bark as well, which has been associated with improving your energy. It's actually been associated with weight loss as well, but actually making you feel, you know, boosted. And who's to say, I mean, who here can honestly say that there hasn't been a day, perhaps even in the last week, where they haven't wanted that bit more energy? Whether it's at work, whether it's, you know, looking after the kids or the grandkids, just doing anything in your everyday life, sometimes we're struggling, you know, and that could be a lack of nutrition, it could be a number of factors, but this is a way of supporting yourself and underpinning your health in terms of giving you those natural energy boosts. Now, in fact, one of the ingredients in here that is crucial when it comes to energy is iron. And I believe that we have a nice clip of which we can show you of the wonderful nutritionist Deborah Colson talking about the importance of iron and how it can increase our energy levels.
Iron is really important because it enhances the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. So it's very important for energy, and people can be, you know, have low energy if they are low in iron. People can also be hyperactive, conversely, if they are low in iron. So some children with hyperactivity can be low in iron, for example. And iron deficiency obviously is more common in women who are menstruating, who maybe are losing more blood, but it could also be in people who have unexplained iron deficiency. Then it can be that actually they've got some issues in the gut, maybe undiagnosed celiac disease, where they're actually just losing a little bit of blood through the gut, but in such a tiny amount that they wouldn't necessarily notice, but that sort of, you know, drip, drip, drip of blood.
The wonderful Deborah Colson talking us through the importance of iron there, just one of the many ingredients of which you get in the Energy and Vitality, my favourite multivitamin personally. I know you shouldn't put favourites, but I have. So that is an amazing one if you're looking to bolster those energy levels. Do check out the amazing offer that we're doing right now for a limited time only for £3.89 with an additional 15% off if you quote TV15 over the phone or use that code online. Now, much like many of us are craving energy, the likelihood is that a lot of us here today are probably wanting to improve our sleep. Is that you? Does that sound familiar? Have you been struggling to get to sleep? Have you been struggling to stay asleep? That is exactly why we do a multivitamin tailored specifically around sleeping naturally. Now, naturally is a very important word to use in this instance because this is a non-synthetic, non-drug tablet. So this is all about using natural ingredients that have been associated with calming the nervous system and helping us go to sleep. So this isn't about waking up feeling groggy because you've knocked yourself out with, you know, sort of a heavy medication or even some of the over-the-counter drugs. Over-the-counter drugs can be incredibly strong in that aspect. So with this, you have a number of amazing ingredients, vitamin C and magnesium, but also ingredients such as green tea, which has been associated with calming the body, griffonia seed, which has got hydroxytryptophan in, which, by the way, bit of a fact on this, tryptophan is what's in your turkey, so the food. So this is the food that we quite often have at Christmas. So you know when we have you know, our Christmas meal and everyone gets really dozy and the family start falling asleep around the television. Yes, that might be because you're full, but the likelihood that one of the biggest reasons that you're feeling so sleepy after that big meal isn't just because you're full, it's because of the tryptophan in your turkey. So we've incorporated tryptophan into this amazing multivitamin, which can help hopefully aid your night's sleep. And a lack of sleep can have many detrimental effects on our health, which is why it is so important, and you will hear us talk about it a great deal at Primal. Now, from sleeping, and by the way, there's also a deal on that one as well. Check out the offer on the website or call the call centre and take advantage of just the £3.89 price that we are offering right now with an additional 15% off. From sleep to heart health. Now, cardiovascular disease is on the rise, and there are many reasons as to what that can be down to. But one of the biggest reasons that Primal and many other medical professionals around the world believe that to be because of diet and stress. So much like looking after your sleep, stress levels are very, very important to keep them at a minimum. Stress is normal. And no doubt we will all experience stress in one way or another, at some point in our lives, but it's that consistent, unrelenting stress that can have detrimental effects on our health. So you've got ingredients in here that can help relieve stress. You've got ingredients in here that are specifically known to help with heart health, such as coenzyme Q10, and actually around 10% of the population in Japan have been prescribed this by their doctors, CoQ10 as an individual supplement for the purpose of cardiovascular health. So that is one of the very important ingredients that you've got in there, once again tailored around heart health and reducing inflammation. From heart health to, again, I said stress. Stress is very important to keep at a minimum. Some of the ingredients known to reduce stress: magnesium is actually known as nature's natural tranquilizer. That's in there as well. Zinc, coenzyme Q10 again, but a tailored formula specifically if you're looking to reduce your stress and anxiety levels, all naturally, by the way. We're talking about no drugs, no synthetics, nothing that's going to, chemically change your body through synthetic sources, but all natural. And last but by no means least, if you're looking to look after your bone health, then of course you can imagine we've got one here, a multivitamin that incorporates magnesium, calcium, vitamin K, vitamin D, and many, many more. So it is entirely up to you which ones you go for. They are all on offer at this moment in time. So just to run through again, if you're looking to go for the entry-level multivitamin, go for the Multivitamin Plus, Ultimate Plus. We do gender-specific multivitamins, so multi-woman, multi-man, multi-women 60 plus as well, if you want something for a sort of a higher generation, a bit of a bolster in levels of B12, for example, that we struggle to retain as we get older. Same with the multi-man 60 plus. If you want a tailored formula for those of us 60 and above, go for that. A multivitamin for energy purposes, for sleep purposes, for stress purposes, heart purposes, and then our bone health as well. So look at the areas of which you are most interested in and you feel is the most of importance to you in particular. Check out the amazing offers once again, and do not forget TV15 to get your additional 15% off every single discounted price we are already doing on our multivitamins.
So with Slim Shots, one of the things that I was really pleasantly surprised about was that this was an appetite suppressant, if you like, a way of being able to